Hello everyone, welcome back to the placement series. Today I am back with the second question that was asked in the acting interview tribe. I am going to show you the questions and explain about the questions and then finally give you a solution. So without further delay, let's see what the question was. So the question was find the maximum distance. The description says you will be given a list of repeated elements. You have to find the maximum distance between two same elements. The answer will be 0 if there are no repeated elements. Your input will be a non-empty list of integers, and the output will be a single integers denoting the maximum distance between two same integers. The sample input that was given is this, you can see, and the sample output was 8. In this question, there is no much explanation about how to solve the question. So I am going to show the similar question that is available on the Geeks for Geeks. Basically, this question was asked from the Geeks for Geeks. You can see here the maximum distance between two occurrence of the same element in an array. This is exactly the same question that was asked during the placement drive. Here, the sample array was 321214586742, and the output is 10. Basically, you have to find the last and first occurrence of the repeated elements, subtract them, and get the value. As you can see in this question, that 2 is repeated more than one time, first here, second, and third. But 3 is present only once in the whole entire array. So we have to ignore those integers which are present only once. You know that the index of an array starts from 0 and it goes on. So the first value, that is 3, it is at index 0, 2 is at 1, and 1 is at 2, and so on. So if I take 2, the first occurrence of 2 is at index 1, and the last occurrence of 2 is at index 11. You can see here. And if you subtract the last occurrence minus first occurrence, you will get the value as 10. Similarly, for 1, the first occurrence is at index 2, and the last occurrence is at index 4. So if you subtract 4 minus 2, you will get the answer as 2. For 4, the first occurrence is at index 5, and the last occurrence is at index 10. You can see here, if you subtract 10 minus 5, your answer will be 5. So we have calculated the maximum distance for repeated elements. Now, out of all the repeated elements, which gives you the maximum distance? You can see from the sample example that 2 has the maximum distance as 10. So your answer is 10. There are many ways, and there can be many ways to solve this question. The simple solution for this problem is to pick the element one by one and find the first occurrence and the last occurrence in an array and take the difference between first occurrence and the last occurrence to calculate the maximum distance. But the time complexity for this approach will be OF n square. So if the length of an array is very large, it will take a long time to calculate or give you the final output. So there is another efficient solution that I'm going to show after some time, but let me show you how to solve this question using a two loop. The first approach, that is, say, a simple solution. So I have already written the solution for you. So I have taken the same array. You can see that I have taken the same array, and I have calculated the size of the array. I have taken a temporary variable which says max distance, which is equals to 0. As in the question, it says that if there is no answer should be 0. The answer will be 0 if there are no repeated elements, right? So the max distance equals to 0. Now for inner loop, see, it is an outer loop, and this is an inner loop. Okay, so as per the solution, we have to find the first occurrence and the last occurrence, right? So the first occurrence is at I equals to 0 and last is 0, because we don't know whether the element will be repeated more than once or not. So we have taken it as 0, and in this loop here inside this inner loop, we are trying to find the last occurrence of the element. So if I take this 2 as an example, so 2 is at index 1 and the last occurrence of 2 will be at index 11. So this inner loop will give you the last occurrence, and finally we have to find the difference between the last and the first occurrence, right? So if last not equals to 0, this means that the element is present twice or present more than twice in the array, in the entire array. So we are finding the maximum. So we have used the max function and we have passed the max distance. This is a temporary, and we are calculating the last minus first. So for 2, the max distance will equals to 10. You can say the last is 11 and first is 1. So answer will be maximum of 0, 10. So it will be max distance equals to 10, right? So similarly for other integers we have to calculate, and your final output will be 10. Now there is one efficient solution for this. We can use a hashing, or you can say we can use a map. Now what this map will do is that here is the solution using the map. So see, we basically have to create a map, on order map in C, and we will have a key and a value pair. As you understand, that map will have two values. One will be key, another will be a value. Okay. See, you can clearly see the description. What does it say? This unordered map will be used to store the element to first index mapping. Then we will traverse through the array. Okay, we will traverse through the array, and we'll check that if that element is present in the map or not. If that element is not present in the map, then we will pass that element and the index. And in case that element is present, in case that element is already present in the map, we will subtract the present index with the already stored index from the map, and we'll get the difference, and then finally get the max value. Just to explain, for example, we take 3. So this method will check that the 3 is present in the map or not. If 3 is not present, then take 3 as the key and 1 as the value. Okay. Now for 2, since 2 is not present, so 2 will be taken as a value. Sorry, 2 will be taken as a key and I will be taken as a value, right? Now once we come across 2, and we'll say that whether 2 is present in the map or not. Since 2 is already present, so we'll subtract the present index value of 2 with the already stored index value of 2 and get the difference, and then take the max. See, the time complexity here will be just OF and V, because we only have to traverse through the array just once. So I hope that the question is clear to you. If you still have a doubt, you can write in the comment box and I will try to help you. Thank you for watching.